Any minute now. There we go.
Warm up.
There we go. It took forever. Okay, so you start off with whatever warm up you want to do. I like high knees for a lot of people. It's super easy. It keeps injury low. But if it is too boring, you can definitely start doing a couple more things. You can do little kickouts. You can work on opening up your hips with that controlled articulated rotation. Feel free to use a wall to help you with balance. You can practice hinging and rotating. Whatever warms you up. Just try to find some heat in your body for this 90 seconds. Of course, if you had more than 10 minutes, even better. If you can stand to do this, this is great too. I know doing it first thing in the morning kind of sucks, but you'll get it over with. I like to have my list of things next to me, because I'm not going to remember it at first.
SL glute bridge right.
Hey, it tells me. I downloaded an app that does the different interval timers for me. The 50 seconds, the 90 seconds, all that stuff. But I didn't know it also told me the exercise. So that's cool. You can put your hands on the wall when you're doing a glute bridge to help you find more activation. Try to control the movement. Man, I'm really finding it today.
Hollow body flutter.
Oh, hollow body flutter. Keep your back flat against the ground. Keep your core strong and engaged. They're just flutter kicks. If you gotta have your head laying down on the ground for comfort, that's fine. And just follow along with me. Am I supposed to make this more entertaining? I don't know how to make working out more entertaining than me crying. This is so hard. No, that's okay. The more often you do it.
SL glute bridge left.
The more often you do it, the easier this gets. But I will say, I really do feel it this morning. Really focusing on that glute. Driving hip up.
Rest.
I know the rest. I gotta stand up because what's next?
Kickstand squat right.
Oh, it should be this leg, sorry. So, in case you don't know how to do this, I'm trying to keep my weight over this front leg. The back leg is just for balance. I'm only showing you in this direction so you can see it. Normally I would do it this way. See how much extension you can get through that knee.
Rotating side plank.
I hope you guys can see me in this angle. You can let your feet pivot, but try to keep that core engaged the whole time, right? It's not just me moving side to side. It's me keeping my core engaged, trying to keep my spine neutral. Parking for Puerto Ricans only. Imagine you're trying to bring your ribs and your hips together as you do this. But stay long. That'll make your core work. Sorry if I'm breathing really hard.
Kickstand squat left.
Always think straight up and down with this exercise, getting that knee extension, pushing through that front leg. Keep your torso nice and tall.
Whew. Man, I wish I was a comedian to make some jokes for you. Just suffer right along with me. Try not to rest at the bottom like I just did there. It's okay if you happen to fall, but try to keep this leg engaged, holding the weight the whole time. That'll make this really burn if you try to keep this as your focal point.
VW dead bug.
Body weight dead bugs. Same thing, keep your back flat, like in the hollow body flutter kick. But reach out as long as you can. Keep your core tight like you're trying to bring your ribs and hips together. The good thing about doing this by yourself is you don't have to worry about where you are in relation to the camera. Keep that core engaged, otherwise this is nothing. Keep that core tight. The important thing is to go right into the other exercise.
Squat to calf raise.
The important thing I was saying is to go right into the other exercise as quick as you can. Now this app I think is only available on Android, but I gotta assume that Apple has something like it. I just typed interval timer.
Cobra.
Finally. Keep your hips on the ground as best you can. Keep your shoulder blades down. Thighs, hips stay on the ground, top of the feet.
Child's pose.
If you want to stretch longer than what this allows, that's fine. But if this is all you have time for before you gotta go to work, that's okay too. Keep your hips on your feet, let your chest sink down.
Lower calf stretch.
Put your foot against the wall. There you go. Try and find that stretch.
Lower calf stretch.
You don't have to use a wall. You can put like a book or something there. But you shouldn't need anything besides your wall for these workouts.
Upper calf stretch.
Try to take controlled breaths in and out, even though you just worked out. Try to cool down.
Upper calf stretch.
And then eventually, if this is really all you have time for, but it gets a little easy, besides going faster or finding more range of motion, just get a little weight